As you can see, I have the end of the beginning. I have it pretty much roughed out, laid out to where I want the proportions, such as that. Got the angle on the roof close to where it should be. I've got the size cut down where I want it. And I have the windows laid out, all except for the back. I'm not going to do the back yet because I'm going to be laying it on the back to do the work on the front and the sides. And I don't want to mess up any of the details, so that will be taken down last. Kind of a miniature solid dollhouse, but it's out of a block of wood. Keep watching and see what I do. A very interesting project. The How House. I'm going to do one side of the How House at a time. Once I establish all the detail on the one side, that'll give me a rule to do rest of the detail to make it all the same. I'm not going to try to duplicate the detail that is on the ceramic cast. Number one, it's not detailed enough for actual thing because of the cast that is done. But this will give me pretty much a standard to go by for all the detail on the windows and the doors and such as that. I don't know if you've noticed these little knobs that I'm working on, or little details that are around the window. Little things like that really aren't noticed, but this is what brought on the Victorian and the Elizabethan architecture to make it so classic. So I'm just trying to capture a little bit of that as I go. So I've gone from a chainsaw to cut the log, hammers, chisels, and gouges. Now I'm down to a knife blade that's less than an inch long. Keep watching. what I'm showing right now is the side of the Howell house. And since it's the side of the Howell house, I'm making siding. This is what they call drop siding. They used to call it shiplap siding. In this case, it would be much easier to go to a house and actually put the siding on than it is to do this. I cut the relief notches first. Then I take my knife and cut the angles. Each of these pieces of siding will have approximately a 33 to a 36 inch angle. And the way they were made is one piece will fit underneath the one on top of it. I take my chisel, since the grain is going up and down, the opposite of what most carvings are. I have to cut the relief cuts to make sure that it doesn't chip and break off as I go. Then I'll take a file and smooth out each of the grooves. And if I'm lucky, when I'm finished, it'll look like drop siding. In the Air Force, we used to use this kind of siding on all the old barracks, called 1504 siding. I have no idea what that meant. As you can see, I'm in the process of creating the siding that'll go completely around the house and add that texture or contour of what we are looking for the final work. Keep watching. See if my eyes will hold out any longer.